Hello, hello, hello. I'm here. I'm here. Oh, we got a busy, busy day. We got a busy, 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 busy day. Busy, busy day. Holy moly, what's going on? All right, we got to get everything situated. I got to get everything situated real quick. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I just had to jump on here, man. Wasn't even going to do this today. Wasn't going to do it today. I wasn't. I was not going to do it today. Oh, shoot. Excuse me. Where's my camera? There we go. All right, let's get situated. Oh, my thing not working. Camera, can you please work? What happens when you just log on and immediately get online? Do do one for tomorrow. Why is this not working? Whatever. Regular cam. Boom. Why it's not working today? But it is what it is. About that. Figure it out later. We'll figure it out later. What's going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? We're gonna get started in a second. We're going to get started in a second. Okay. I need to update it. That's why it's not working. All right, what's up, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody that's here? Welcome. So, we got some crazy news. What's up, Mike? What's going on, man? Appreciate Dan. You hopped in ASAP. Listen, I wouldn't have hit you up like that, but I saw you commented and I wanted to reply because I try to reply to everybody I send the comments. But I was scrolling on TikTok, man, and I saw some disturbing news. Now we got a lot of good news, a lot of good things that's been going on today with Shedeur. Shedeur been really good with the media today, asking a whole bunch of questions, all that good stuff. But we can never have too much good when it comes uh to our guy. And even though kind of the information that we got is actually something that we all knew and we all saw with our own eyes, it just kind of got confirmed. And I don't this not AI or anything like that. Um, so let me pull it up. Like, let me just pull it up. Let me pull it up. This was on the Dan Patrick show today. This is what happened today. And I kind of just want to go. Uh, I just had. Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is, right here. Dan Patrick show. Here it is. Boom. So I'll just put it right here. What's up? Good content. I'm here to support, brother. Let's go. Let's do it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right, man. Let's get to it. Let's get right to the. Get right to it. Let's get right to it. Drop this down. Excuse me. Drop this down. All right. Make sure the sound's good.
on a radio show,
There we go.
Fred Rogan and Rodney Peete on AM 570, and had this to say about Shedeur Sanders.
And I'll tell you this much here: what I heard from someone that's in the NFL, that the NFL told other don't draft him, do not draft him. We're gonna make an example out of him. And this came from a very good source, And he said that I won't say who. Somebody called the Cleveland Browns and said, "Don't do that. Draft
Really?
him." Yep, draft him. Don't do that because they weren't gonna draft him either. They weren't gonna draft him.
Your thoughts, Albert?
Yeah, I always think these sorts of conspiracies are a little overdone.
What's up, insert?
I don't think there was any conspiracy here. I think it's relatively simple what happened. I think.
All right. I'm done listening to Albert. I can't fucking listen to him. He's one of the most biased bullshit people I've ever seen in my life. He's gonna get up here and just talk about, oh well, if Shedeur wasn't getting drafted in the first round, then teams don't ever draft quarterbacks in the second and third round. So he was just gonna keep falling. And from what I heard, he fell out of the first round because of his football talent, but he continued to fall because of other things. Other things like what? He'd never been arrested. Never had any domestic violence, no drugs, no weed. At the time and there, he didn't have no speeding tickets, no car crashes, no nothing. All he had was good football tape, and that's it. So what do they mean by other things, right? What do they mean by other things? What does he mean by other things? Just completely glossed over, ignored, and didn't say anything about what Eric Dickerson just said there, of just saying the NFL literally colluded and wanted to send a message to Shedeur and his father by forcing him to be drafted low. Oh, yeah, it's a conspiracy. Why is it a conspiracy from a Hall of Famer who literally said, I talked to people in the NFL? Who do you think is somebody close to Donald Trump? No, because Donald Trump fucks with Deion Sanders. Donald Trump was literally during the draft. Donald Trump was like, you want to see it? All right, let's see. If I can pull it up. Let's see if they have the tweet still up there. Yep, this is a tweet. Whoops. I don't want to open it up. All right, never mind. What is wrong with these NFL owners? Are you stupid? Deion Sanders was a great college football player and was even great at NFL. He is also a very good coach, streetwise and smart. Therefore, Shedeur, his quarterback son, has phenomenal genes and is set for greatness. He should be picked immediately by a team that wants to win. Good luck, Shedeur, and say hello to your wonderful father. This is Donald Trump tweeting during the draft. Who made the call to draft him? We don't know. He won't say it. He didn't say it. Do I think it could have been somebody like Donald Trump or whatever? I mean, it got to be somebody that's powerful. It was either Donald Trump or Jerry Jones. Donald Trump or Jerry Jones. One of them had to make that call. Somebody had to make that call. It was one of them, which is insane. Insane to hear. That's crazy. Say he had a father in his life, no known single mom, accepting everything. They know black women do not know anything how the info works. I don't even know what you mean by that. What are you talking about? Like his mom? His mom was always there. His mom was always there. It's not no like single like they love that thing. It had to have been Jerry. Because Jerry know like yo, if I draft Shedeur and Dak is there, it's over for Dak. And I can't really do that because then I'm gonna lose out all my money. But like this is insane. Insane. I have no words for this. No words for this. This is insane. Hold on. Like insane, man. I've never seen nothing like this before. Like just come out. And then you got this fucking loser who's been shit talking Shedeur all year. It's just like, oh, it's a conspiracy. We don't deal with conspiracy. Conspiracy, 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 conspiracy. Like what?
Breaking news.
Like what? Bro, get the fuck off my shit, bro. Like insane. Like man,
Breaking
I
news.
just love being gaslit, like how we've been gaslit for this whole fucking draft process to go out and everybody just tell us that nope, it has nothing to do with anything else but his talent. His talent wasn't first round grade talent. He wasn't good enough. He wasn't smart enough. He's a fucking circus, a menace to society, all this other nonsense. But when it just comes straight down to it, it ain't none of that, man. And this is why I say, man, the whole thing of, you know, we gotta do so much as black men to like go up and beyond everybody's expectations and to be 100% perfect, and you just can't have any personality or anything like that, because if you do, they just take it as fucking a sign of like a just to be scared, man. It's just fear. Like I've seen it personally in my own life. They do. Shedeur is not a fifth rounder, and millions of fans need to boycott Browns game. I mean, listen, all of the CU aunties and uncles, they not watching the Browns until Shedeur starts playing, and I feel him. I feel him. I might just like look at, just bring up the highlights and stuff and just be like, yeah, man, you niggas suck. What is this dude talking about? Mike, what's up? The Caroline D, the Caroline D 12 face August 5th was made up of 14 undrafted free agents, 7 with NFL experience, 7 rookies, 2 sixth rounders, 2 seventh rounders, picks, first and second, one second, one third, one fourth round picks, and their 2025 blah blah blah. Your dumb ass excuse maker of a host. Okay, but okay, you Mike, you want to go there? You fucking loser. You want to go there? You want to go there? Because I'm pretty sure the fucking Carolina Panthers played their fucking starting offense and defense at the beginning of the game. Did they not? You fucking loser. And regardless, if they played their second, third, and fourth string, which we all know that they did, the Browns had their third and fourth stringers out there with Shedeur. Did they not? Caden Davis, the one who caught the 2 touchdowns, got signed to the team literally 2 days before the game and had 1 practice. Did they not? Marshall, the running back, got signed literally the day before the game. Did they not? So what the fuck are you in here talking about? Niggas is so pressed about trying to undercut anything that anybody does. You're arguing about a point that nobody's arguing. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? Go support your team and go support whoever you want to support. You don't gotta come over here and try to put whatever facts you think are true. You're giving off of facts of the second and third stringers that finished the game. You're not going and finishing with the starting defense. Are you? No, you're not. You're absolutely not. So anyway, you bum bitch. See you later. Don't come back. We got more important things to talk about than your stupid mind and your nonsense. Please and thank you. Now back to what we got going on. Absolutely insane. These people. Insane. Oh no, what's my favorites? Wait, where are they? Where did my stuff go? I don't like using it. Oh, whatever. The two first drives of the Carolina was started. The research is out. He didn't score against the first team, but it doesn't matter. Neither did Dylan Gabriel. Exactly. They just moved the goalposts. They want to move the goalposts to wherever they think is just like logical for them, and it's just like who fucking cares? It doesn't matter. Dylan Gabriel ain't scored a touchdown against fucking the Eagles' second, third, fourth stringers at all. They ran in the touchdown and got field goals after that. What did my guy do? Dylan played with 8 fucking starters and got 1 rushing touchdown. Yeah, he looked good at the beginning and fell apart. Shedeur started off slow because he was playing with people he never fucking played with. And then as the game went on and got more comfortable, and maybe the talent of the people that they're playing against started to match the talent of people that he was playing with, we saw the difference. Absolutely insane. These guys are so dumb. And do you know what's going to be the fucking the narrative on Saturday when Shedeur gets in? Shedeur was the third quarterback to get in. He was playing against the fucking fifth stringers. Whatever he does, he was playing against the fifth. He can go in there and struggle to throw 3 picks. See, he's fucking garbage. We told you. Blah blah blah. Joe Flacco can go in there and turn over the ball. Dylan can turn over the ball, and if Shedeur go in there and score, man, it don't matter, man. He's the 4th string quarterback. He's about to get cut. They claim Dylan looked good, but he have the Brown first team. Dylan fell apart against the Eagles and just in the second quarter. Exactly. Like, it's insane. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get these people. I don't get these racist people that's just out here. Like, it's insane. Y'all want to see some shit? Y'all want to see some shit that I got today just for supporting Shedeur? Y'all want to see? Do y'all want to see? Oh, wow. Man, why I ain't fucking zooming in? I thought it was zooming all the way. This is the guy from just me posting stuff about Shedeur on Facebook. He's coming to my shit calling me a deadbeat father. Saying that I'm a deadbeat because I'm posting about Shedeur Sanders. Nia, come here. Come here. Come here. Say hello. Say hi.
Say hi.
Yes. This he called me a deadbeat. Wow, one of my kids is right here. Right here.
Right here.
All right, go back in your room. Go play. I'm the deadbeat. Call me a deadbeat. I'm a single father of 2. I'm a deadbeat. Insane. What the fuck is this? What the hell? What is happening? What is happening? I don't know what that was, but okay. Bring back up Twitter. My boy was in there. Surprising. We told you this offseason the Brown historic season ticket waiting list had finally come to an end. But now just over 2 weeks open, plenty of seats face value can be had. 72% of the sections have unsold tickets available. You know what happened if you say Shedeur starring? All gone. All gone. All gone. All right, back to the shit I was showing y'all. Man's calling me a deadbeat while I'm literally a single dad taking care of my kids by myself, right? And then just over here just going crazy, start dropping the N word, say I got a big nose. Do I got a big nose? I don't think I got a big nose. I don't think my nose is like big. Like I have a regular nose. Now big forehead, yeah, I'm bald. Call it what it is. But like big nose, like that was just like, all right, bro, you just that's all you was doing. I was just like, man, if you don't get out of here with that. What's up, Willie? Of course, now I'm not never letting these dudes get me off my focus because I know I'm just like, damn, bro, like, y'all, you're that mad because I'm posting about Shedeur in a Shedeur fan group? Like, why are you racist, non-Shedeur liking people in a group about Shedeur? Insane. I'm like, yo, y'all are really not even welcome here. Like, y'all welcome, but y'all not welcome here. Like, just go chill out. All right, go up, read about your thing. What you say? I don't see a comment that I missed from you. Conversation about the see about the. Oh, you said this explains why Cleveland isn't necessarily positioning him for success. Do you think the collusion has something to do with the way Shedeur team negotiated the structure of the? That's exactly what I said. Oh my God, that's exactly what my stream was about the other day. Let me see if I can pull it up because I had this stream. Oh shit, I didn't even know there was a football game tonight. Exactly my last stream was about. I believe I talked about it in my last stream. Let's see if I can bring it up. I don't even know what point I brought it up. I don't remember what part of the stream I brought it up, but I think I definitely talked about it on my last stream. But yes, that's 100% true. So what I said was pretty much is that the way that Shedeur this is exactly what happened, right? So when Shedeur was going to have these uh conversations with the teams, he didn't go in there as a football. Hey, we're gonna talk about football. Oh, I would love to be the quarterback of your team. I'm so desperate to be a quarterback. Please draft me first team. I will do anything. I will grovel at your knees and wipe your feet and all this other stuff. Cool. He didn't go in there with that. He went in there and saying like, hey, my footage says what it says. If you guys, looking to draft a quarterback, I'm your guy. Like, I take everything serious. But what I'm really here is about is just like, what are you guys gonna be able to do for me? Because I'm a big star. I'm huge, and I don't really care about my rookie contract. I want to set myself up for success in the long run, and I know that my jersey sales and stuff are going to go crazy, and I'm just coming off of my name, likeness, and image, image, and likeness contract. I want to bring that to the NFL. I want to have everything that have my name with it. Any promos, any commercials, any billboards, any autograph signings, any jersey sales, merch, everything. I want a piece of the pie. The same way Marvin Harrison Jr. didn't sign his contract last year because he didn't want to be in Madden or in trading cards and stuff because of his name, image, and likeness. It's the same thing that Shedeur was doing, but he was doing it from the draft. He wasn't like getting drafted and then trying to do it after. He was literally in those meetings and saying, "This is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want." And they all got together and said, "Oh, he's trying to bring the NIL to the NFL. We can't have that happen. No way. Because if he does it, and we let that happen, that means that Arch is going to do it. And if Arch does it, it's going to become a standard." And we can't let these kids that are making all that money in college make your money in college, but we can't give y'all a piece of the pie because now that's coming out of the owner's pockets and the NFL's pocket. Like the way that the owners pay the players is from the ticket sales, cool, but all of their ads and the concessions and all the other stuff, the season ticket holders, man, that's to their pockets. And they're just like, yo, you're not getting a piece of our pie, and we're not gonna let this become a thing because then everybody's gonna want a piece of the pie. That's exactly what happened, and I tried to tell people that. I think I have a video on it or a short of it. Let's see if I can pull it up. Your boy's out here. Your boy's out here. Where's the sound though?
Well, you guys remember when we were so confused as to why Shedeur Sanders did not go in the first or second round of this year's draft? Well, it seems like on Jeff T's podcast, they have alluded to Shedeur having a very unique contract in the NFL, and he has a clause called the Prime Equity Clause. Now, I'm not sure if other superstars and other players have this clause, but Shedeur Sanders gets a percentage of all revenue made with his likeness. So any NFL ads, any postings from NFL, posts, social media, anything of that nature, Shedeur makes a percentage off of that. And he already has over $250 million in jersey sales, and he's getting a percentage of that. He has already made more money than his NFL contract with those sales already. Just let that sink in. They wanted to.
I was on top of it. I've been. You can go and check those You can go ahead and check the comments on that video. People coming there. The prime equity clause is a lie. A YouTuber came up with it. I'd be like, it doesn't matter. The dude came up with the name. Every player has a clause on their revenue share with jersey sales, merch, and all that stuff. Everybody has it. It's negotiated with the players union on a baseline of what everybody can get. You can't go any lower than this because this is what we agreed to. But just like when you go on an interview for a job, they can go and say, "Oh, well, this job is starting at $30." Just because they say the job starts at $30 doesn't mean that that's where you just have to take it. You can negotiate it. You can say, "I want more. I don't want to start at $30. I want to start at the max. Whatever is the max, I want the max because I'm a max person. I'm gonna come to work every day. I'm not gonna be late. I'm gonna do all the things I have to do. My job is gonna get done. I don't want to have to wait years before I can get to the maximum. I want the max now." And that's what he was doing. He was just like, "Oh, I don't want to wait until I get my first max contracts to then come back and then try to negotiate on how much I'm getting for my jersey sales, like a Patrick Mahomes or a Dak Prescott and all this other stuff." Like, no, I want to do it now. I don't want to wait until then because your rookie jerseys is the amount of the most jerseys that you're gonna get unless you become a superstar and get a Super Bowl title or something. Then your jersey spikes again. Like the most your jersey is gonna spike is when you're a rookie, more than likely, especially for him. Like it's insane. Let me get back to your comments real quick. Shedeur was moving the ball against the Panthers first string. All of a sudden, Stefanski called a reverse play on third down and then got snubbed. Exactly, and just like when he called that fourth down, empty backfield play with no stick routes, no slants or anything, and just gave up points instead of just taking a field goal. Shedeur would have scored 24 points if they just took a field goal, or if he would have called a better play, they would have scored. He would have scored three touchdowns, three throw touchdowns, and then the running touchdown. It would have been 28 points on the board. It would have been looking spooky. I'm not shocked by none of these racist bullshit, racist a-holes. I'm 100% Cleveland, only keeping Shedeur for insurance when Flacco and Dillon collapse. Exactly. Don't worry about the race. Jesus was right. Bro, they could think Jesus is white all they want to. We can care less. Albert Breer is a sports reporter, so his job is to cover NFL. No, Albert Breer is a Cleveland sports reporter that has swindled his way into becoming a notable sports reporter. He literally lives in Cleveland, was in Cleveland the entire training camp, spreading false information and everything like that. What's up? So I don't listen to anything he said because this is the same Albert Breer, by the way, guys. Same guy. Want y'all to see this real quick. This is the same guy.
First of all, that was your
Same Albert Breer.
speaker that you were. Okay, how big is that
And that was my
speaker?
bag. And that was my bag. Smith said I was carrying his bag. That was my bag.
And that was Shedeur's unreleased song.
Correct.
Okay, and it kept playing on a loop.
Yes, Shedeur is a great,
Look at his face.
awesome young player. I have a lot of respect for what he represents as a son, as a football player, and as someone who persevered.
That's of a face of somebody who's just like, yeah, we're right, whatever. I don't fucking care. Whatever my views is on this kid is my views, and I'm not changing my views. I don't care if you're coming up here and just telling the truth and all this other stuff. I said that he was in the fucking tunnel with paparazzi and his entourage. He didn't have teammates. He had a paparazzi. He had a camera crew and all this other stuff, and he's a piece of shit, and all he cares about is himself. And then we come to find out weeks later, after the game, we find out, oh, that wasn't Shedeur's team or whatever. That was the NFL. The NFL was doing that for their social media and ESPN and all that. That was all of those cameras. And then we find out this week, not only was it the NFL, ESPN, and all the other beat reporters and stuff like that that was in there with them cameras, it was the Cleveland Browns themselves, because they were filming this. This is what they were filming. Where is it? This is what they were filming. This video. This is what they were filming. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This is what they were filming.
Preseason game of the year. For the Browns quarterbacks fighting
This
for
is
their
the
future,
Browns.
It is everything.
This ain't from NFL. This is
Shedeur
the
takes the
Browns.
field under NFL lights for the first time.
His own
and
team.
These plays won't just determine the depth chart; they could define his future.
His own team. But they're saying, no, that's his posse, his camera crew, all this other stuff. But it was the NFL, ESPN, and the Cleveland Browns putting all the lights and cameras, all of this on top of him. Calling Shedeur a franchise quarterback is like calling a massage therapist to save the round Deshaun Watson. Rob, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Did anybody say franchise quarterback this whole entire time? I don't think a single person has. We're just pointing out indiscrepancies and actually what's going on. But if you're not here for the conversation or anything, you're just here with the jokes. I mean, cool, go ahead with the jokes. But we over here talking about some real shit. Let's get back to the thing. What fact, if Arch does it, it's going to be the standard. Exactly. And if Arch does it, it's going to be fine. It's going to be allowed because he's Arch, and because he's a Manning and he has the Manning last name, he's automatically, golden child and perceived to be the greatest quarterback to ever live. And he hasn't even fucking played a full game. My boy got tape on UTEP where he didn't look that great, and tape against I think Alabama or somebody. He got a fucking concussion. So what are we talking about? Please, people need to get over Arch. The kid is going to be a bust. He stayed at Texas for 2 more years because I don't even understand why he didn't redshirt one of the years. He just sat there and just lost eligibility just sitting there. And now the COVID rule is away. It's gone. So like you can't be transferring and getting all these extra years. So like I don't know what he's doing. So this is why Paul Fenberg told Coach Prime to shut up and coach. He already knew that Shedeur and his team did to the NFL. Exactly. Wasn't it very clear watching the Browns-Eagles game how the coach made all the safe calls for Dylan? Exactly. It was a completely different game plan. Max protection, all stick routes, all 1-2 second developing routes. But when he was calling routes for Shedeur and stuff, they were all 3-4 seconds that needed protection, needed time to develop. And I'm just like, bro, what is going on? Like, why are we not trying to? You just call a screen. All Browns. This is Browns. This is the Browns. On him, in his face, in the locker room. He's trying to get in the tune. Taking pictures of his shit, posting everything on social media. But guess what? This kid built for it. He don't care. He know he mic'd up. He don't give a fuck. He like, man, I've been the center of attention for a long time, man. It don't faze me, bro. I'm gonna go out here. We're gonna do our thing, boys. Hey, 82. Bates, I know I ain't play with you. Let's go get it. Yo, 87. I think this is Davis. I ain't playing with you. Let's go get it. I don't even know who this is. Oh, Larvin. No, Larvin is 84. I don't know who this is. A defense player. Defensive player. We don't know who these dudes are. I'm leading y'all out. Come with your boy. Come with your boy.
Taking the field for the first time.
But imagine, all of the things that they said was so bad about him. Oh, it comes with a circus. Oh, his posse, his dad. Oh, he just wants to be a superstar. He wants to be an entertainer. All he cares about is likes and clicks and all this other stuff. He ain't trying to do none of that, but everybody's trying to take advantage of him. NFL is trying to take advantage of him. The Panthers are trying to take advantage of him. The Browns are trying to take advantage of him and doing all like who makes a quarterback competition documentary series where literally the fourth string quarterback is the main attention, the main draw of the episode, and it's only part one. We know we not getting part two. They wanted part two to be last week, but he got hurt, and they wanted this to be part three. Why they ain't do part two for Dylan Gabriel? Where's it at? Where's it at? That's what I'm talking about. It's just never even. It's never a fair game. It's never a fair shakeup or anything like that. It's just what it is, man. What it is. And this is the quarterback that they had, but they think that Shedeur not ready. What the fuck is this? I would say Browns coach knew what he was doing to an average fan. They don't know what's going on. They don't understand the play calling. A coach can set a player up. Read my last comment. Got you, Mike. I did. I did read them. This new approach to contract structure forces the NFL franchise to share ownership with the players since they've monopolized the league. Lockout ownership to minorities. Exactly. And guess what? The NFL is still getting sued over stuff like that. Like to this day. Brian Flores is suing them as well. So when people say stuff like, man, the league would never collude against Shedeur and do stuff like that. You guys crazy? Y'all think everything's about race. Then on the other hand, they're getting sued for Brian Flores, which has gotten accepted to go into court and is going to actual court, not the NFL secret court. It's going into a real court, federal court. Discrimination. Racial discrimination. I was a head coach with a contract. I didn't have a bad year. I actually overachieved in a year. I got fired so you guys can hire Mike McDaniels, who had no fucking pedigree, no experience, out of nowhere. I haven't been able to get a job since. I've been looked over on all the jobs that I've been trying to apply for. Fucking, I'm not even being brought into the offices to even talk to the owners. I'm having videos over Skype and stuff. Make it make sense. But this is the NFL that people so randomly just decide, oh, the NFL would never do that, man. Come on, man. The NFL's too big, man. Come on, man. They learned from Colin Kaepernick, man. They wouldn't do that, man. They wouldn't do stuff like that. They wouldn't try to, lowball different players on different contracts and different clauses. The Bengals wouldn't draft a draft pick a player at the 17th pick in the draft and then try to make him have a clause in his contract about getting arrested and all this other stuff where he lose all his money. That don't sound weird to nobody. That don't sound like, bro, do I have a history of this stuff? Like, or are you just anticipating that I do something? And if you are anticipating that I do something, why? You see, it's just stuff like that. Insane. I mean, we all seen the black coach and stuff that they done did. Shit. Um, who's the coach for the Bucks got fired for no reason from the Jets. Oh, excuse me. Todd Bowles. Lucky he. And the only reason why Todd Bowles is the coach of the Buccaneers is because Bruce Arians made the Bucks hire Todd Bowles when he retired, and he stayed on the staff just to make sure. He stayed in the on the team and like a GM role or something just to make sure that they didn't hire him for 1 year and fire him. He was about that. Bruce Arians said, hell no, you're not about to hire nobody outside of here. He's next, and I'm staying here to make sure that he's next. Oh my god. I love Jameis. Love him. Now we're gonna react to this real quick.
And he talks
This
about,
powerful.
the difference between entertainers and competitors. He called himself a competitor. Some people have construed that as.
Let's get to the back end
I
of
feel like
it.
you trying to start stuff. You know, like go, all right. I'm not tripping. Regardless, tell me on the plane. He came up. He was like, nah, bro, that wasn't at you. I see how they trying to spin. I'm like, oh, all right. I'm not tripping.
That right there. That alright. We niggas. Most of us is niggas here. And if you're not a nigga, you've been around some niggas. When somebody say, oh alright. When they say that, that don't mean it's done. That don't mean I believe you. That don't mean that there's no smoke. What that mean is, say less. Stop talking to me. I don't fuck with you. You said enjoy lifestyle watching sports? To be honest, bro, I don't really watch that much sports. To be honest. This is the most I've watched sports in shit. I don't even know, man. This is the most I watched done anything with football and been like this entrenched with football since Tom Brady, before Tom Brady retired. And I only watched Tom Brady. Like I didn't watch any other teams play football. I only watched Tom Brady. And before that, like NBA, I only watched really like watching Carmelo. I like to watch SGA and the Oklahoma City Thunder, so I try to watch every game that they play. But other than that, I haven't been this entrenched in like sports since I used to watch soccer and I used to play FIFA a lot. That's it. If I wasn't doing this about sports, I'd be playing video games right now. And I just feel like, you know what I mean? I kind of just like I like this vibe. I like this, you know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna do more with the sports talk, especially with Shedeur as time go on. I'm definitely gonna be trying to cover some of the teams because obviously, you know, he's not gonna be playing until the end of the season. So, you know, I'll try to do like some highlights and updates on teams and stuff like that. You know, as the year goes on and talk about football. Let Joe Flacco and them play fucking garbage. Yo, Joe, get out. We're gonna go over the highlight. Joe, get out. This is bad. I know Shedeur can do better than this. We here. We here. We're not gonna let it go. We're not letting it go. But it is what it is. Shedeur has the best preseason stats of all rookies. I mean, he's the best quarterback. He should. He was the best quarterback. I know a lot of people are just like, man, Jackson Dart looks great. I'm like, yeah. He was getting reps. He got a organization that believe that he's gonna be the future. He has veterans there that know that they're not going to be starting the full year or that they're not the future of the team. And one veteran is there to play and the other veteran is there to help the young guy come along. Meanwhile, in Berea, Ohio, we have a 41-year-old man with 5 kids that doesn't want to go home, doesn't want to retire, and wants to play NFL starting football for as long as he can. We have another a bust. I don't know why I was drafted in the first round. I am literally an anomaly when it comes to college football where I had only one good year. Mind you, I'm Kenny Pickett. My stats in college was 9 touchdowns, 11 touchdowns, 10 touchdowns, 13 touchdowns, 11 touchdowns, and then 42 with 4,000 yards. Insane. What's up, Watson? What the hell's going on with my chat? Look, I got this other chat open. Why is my stream thing's not refreshing? Whoa, what's going on? Why is it not? My multi-stream just fucking up. Let's see if this works now. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, I can see it again. What's up, Sherrod? Pull up the chat again. Oh, no, that's the wrong one I pulled up. My bad. Pull up the chat again. This reminds you of slavery times when there was few allies helping us get freedom. Exactly. Now few allies helping players and coaches carry out their potential and get what they deserve. People like Rick George, the CU athletic director. Exactly. Now imagine Dion was supposed to get the Florida State job. Was an alumni. Went to Jackson State to get experience. Experience in high school. Climbing up the ladder. Hall of Fame player. Alum. You automatically get the first shot, bro. We see so many other coaches in other places that get hired because they went to the school. They said, nah, we skip on Dion. You know what happened? Travis decommit. Hey yo, Travis, we're gonna go to Jackson. Come with me, Jackson, Mississippi. We're gonna make something happen. Follow me. I promise you I'm gonna get you somewhere. I'm gonna get you to the NFL. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. See you called up. Hey, listen, man, we are a fucking laughing stock. We need some juice. We need some life. We need somebody like you, Coach Prime. I'm gonna give you the will. Y'all do whatever y'all want. I know it ain't gonna be pretty at the beginning, but I trust you. I'm giving you, some years to get it right, to right the ship. Go from 1 and whatever, 4-8. Really could have been that 4-8 season. Really could have been a 6-6, a 7-5, real easy. They lost some games, some really close games, but then they, come the next season 9-3. Really could have been a 10-2 with a college playoff berth. One game, just one game away. They had it. It was right there in their hands. They had their own destiny. They controlled their own destiny, and they didn't get it done. And that would have been amazing to see Colorado in the college football playoffs going against a number one seed or something like that and beating the shit out of them or putting up a good fight. But they would have did all that and they still would have drafted Shedeur in the 5th round. And we all would have been like, bro, ain't no way. Y'all drafted Kenny Pickett because he did a slide. Y'all drafted Jalen Milroe just because he run fast. He can't throw. Y'all got Milton over there in Dallas showing y'all what happened when y'all draft somebody that can't throw. What we doing? What's up, Sherrod? Let me read your comment. Life will throw you everything plus the kitchen sink, and Sanders know that. So they didn't believe in Jesus until they seen him, but some still didn't believe. Amen to that, brother. Danny, yes, Irvin had his back. Yes, he did. Urban Meyer as well. Michael Irvin and Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer came out here and said, I don't know what the hell these NFL what the hell was that? Some country accent just came out. NFL. These NFL coaches and people are looking at, but I saw the kid and the kid's great. Exactly. We all seen it. We seen it. We all was here, man. We all was here. The whole world was watching. For 2 years, the whole world watched Colorado play. Every game. Every game. Come on, man. We not dumb. And did you hear what Urban Meyer said about Shedeur? Yeah, I got it. Bro, I got it in my phone. I got all these clips ready to get loaded. Ready to get loaded and dropped. You know what I mean? I got all the stuff on my phone, just ready to be loaded up. But hey, while I'm here, while everybody's here, want to mention to y'all, I'm going to be streaming on Saturday for the game. So I'm going to be going live at 12 p.m. Eastern. Pretty sure I got it as an event on here. Um I believe I got it on like TikTok and everything like that. So I'm probably going to do another one after this just to make sure. But I'm going to be live for the preseason game on Saturday. We're going to be here. We're going to be doing it live. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to show the game on screen because I'm going to get my shit banned. But I'm going to have the play-by-play stuff on the side. We're just going to be reacting to it together and watching the game together. Obviously, we're going to be giving our opinions about Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, and then Shedeur in real time. And then after the end of the game, we're going to go back and look at the plays more closely and blah blah blah, break it down. So if y'all want to be here, y'all want to come chill with your boy, make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all put y'all notifications on. Y'all can follow me on whatever social media. I'll be a lot more active on like Facebook and TikTok. Um, I post all the time on Facebook with like the little Facebook group, Shedeur group, and they active in there. The CU aunties, they active in there. I done gained like fucking like 4,000, 10 or 2,000, 3,000 like followers from that group because people they fuck with what I be posting. So we're gonna be here. We're gonna be live on Saturday. Oh, I got. Let's see if I can pull my Dang. Gotta pull my thing up real quick. What am I doing? Give me 1 second. I gotta make this little girl some dinner. Gotta make some dinner for my baby. Yes, sir, Danny. Definitely. We definitely gonna wait. Listen, man. It ain't. Listen, we not stressing. We not stressing. He gonna get his chance, and when he do, it ain't gonna be no turning back. We not stressing. We just. My whole thing is I just don't like the unfairness. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I just don't like. Like why we gotta be unfair? Like why does it have to be that way? It's not. It shouldn't even be like that. It shouldn't be a thing. Meanwhile, I just want to let y'all know the jersey will be here tomorrow. I will be in full gear. I will be in full gear tomorrow. You dig? We'll be in full gear tomorrow. I paid extra for the shipping too. I paid extra little 27 for the shipping. I was like, nah, I need it here tomorrow. I need it here tomorrow. Give it to me. The NFL Combine is bullshit. These guys to no talent. They will draft you if you can throw the ball far, but you can't hit a barn or someone run a 4.2 40 but can't catch. They're dumb in the combine. Of course. We've been saying this for years. They just go off of who can throw the ball fast, throw the ball rolling left. I mean, Zach Wilson is a obvious person of that. That boy's trash. But he bamboozled these people because he ran left and threw the ball to the right. It don't make sense. We're going to see God work. When your favorite and an enemy tries to stop God's plan, it's going to work in Shedeur's favor. Watch what I tell you. Then all the portions of the NFL that did him wrong is going to look stupid. Oh, yeah. Listen, we know it's going to happen, Danny. We know it's going to happen. All we got to do is right now, we just got to sit back, relax, and let it happen. That's all we got to do. We just got to let it happen. Because we know We know about our guy. We know our guy ain't trash. We know he's not a bust. We know he's not Johnny Manziel and all these other dudes. We know that Shedeur is good. Watson is going to return. They're going to put. I heard that they're going to put him on IR. Or when he comes back, they're gonna try to tell him not to come back. But hey, it is what it is. They can only do whatever they can do. If he come back and throw a wrench in their thing, it is what it is. I mean, but that's just a whole nother thing. It's just like, bro, Cleveland, y'all know that y'all didn't hit on the Deshaun Watson. Y'all know y'all messed up. Y'all should have just been got out of that, man. Pay whatever y'all had to pay. I mean, I think they paid like 90% of his contract already, so it's like his cap hit wouldn't even be crazy if they just let him go. But they ain't letting him go for some reason. But whatever, let's keep going. If Cleveland continues to do as is wrong, Cleveland will fail. I mean, Cleveland's gonna fail regardless, so that's why I don't even think they care about their the way that they're looking at being looked at in this whole thing. I just never seen a team draft two quarterbacks and then publicly go out and say, yeah, we're gonna draft another quarterback next year. And then the oh, excuse me. And then the owner comes out and just says, "Yeah, we want to see these rookies come and play because we want to hope that one of these rookies give us a reason not to draft a quarterback next year." Well, if that was the fucking case, why do you have Kenny Pickett here when Joe Flacco can just go and play the games, or Kenny Pickett can go play the games, and then they can just sit back and learn from whatever. Learn all the plays, do the best ability, and then you give Kenny Pickett or whoever, however much time, you give him 6 games, and in them 6 games he need to show and prove that he could be a good NFL quarterback, and you trade him to another team for a third round, fourth round pick or whatever, and then you let the two you split the games. Dylan, you get 4, Shedeur, you get 4, and whoever played the best out of those 4 finishes up the season. And after that, y'all figure it out. Y'all want to keep going with who finishing out the season looking good? If y'all do, now y'all got 2 draft picks, 2 first round draft picks, where y'all can sit back and just be like, hey, we got 2 first round draft picks. We need to find a team that wants to trade with us. And what do we want to trade with? We want a team that has I think there's a team that has six. I think the Eagles have 16 draft picks coming in the next draft. They have crazy amount of draft picks. You want to find a team like that, and you want to trade a first round draft pick for 6 picks. Trade one of the first round draft picks for 6 picks and the next year's first. And so you get 1 first round draft pick, then you got 4 seconds, 2 3 3s, 4 4s, a fifth, and 6 6s. And you just draft a bunch of rookies, or you draft a good amount of rookies, then you trade other picks, and you go get some other veterans from other teams, and you bolster. And the next thing you know, you got a low ass cap hit. And what you could do with that low cap hit? Hey man, there's a free agent out there looking crazy. And you grab a couple of free agents, and the next thing you know, you here. You becoming a good team. Cause now the rookies that you just drafted are better. The people that you drafted like Denzel Ward and Joku, Judy and stuff, they still getting better, maturing. And the next thing you know, you hitting the road. What am I? You say I'm gonna get out of here, brother. I'm subscribed, so I'll be popping in here when you go live, bro. Football season is among us, brothers. Let's go. I appreciate you coming through, Mike. And I appreciate you pulling up after I just dropped that comment for you to pull up, man. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. Definitely is football season. We here for Shedeur. Like I said again, we're gonna be live on Saturday. I appreciate you coming through. Hope I see you on Saturday because we're gonna turn up. We're gonna have the 12 jerseys. I'm gonna go get me a watch. We're gonna be throwing it up. I'm ready. I'm ready for the games. I'm ready for them to show me what they got. I'm ready for Joe Flacco to come out here, show me something with the ones, and let's see. What's shaking up on Saturday. We're gonna have some games to watch on Saturday. I'm gonna have my kids, so it's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best. I might have both my kids and my niece, so I'm gonna have a hectic household. But through all the hectic, I'm gonna put on the show. We gonna be here. We gonna be having fun. I might have 3 kids on my hip in the camera, but it's gonna be fine. We gonna get it done. We gonna get through it. But yeah, we gonna be here. Appreciate you, Mike. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. But what's everybody else's thoughts, man? I know we kind of got. I want to say we got off a topic because we were still on topic, but let's see what if anybody else is posting about this. Now the Cleveland media is coming through. What? This is wild if true. Hall of Fame running back Eric Dickerson was on the Dan Patrick Show. He said a very good source in NFL told him the league did, in fact, collude against Shedeur Sanders. NFL teams told, do not draft him. We're going to make an example out of him. Somebody called the Browns and said, don't do that, draft him. They weren't going to draft him either. Now it's starting to go around. Look at Chad Ochocinco saying, Eric Dickerson said what we all knew, and now it's breaking news. We all knew it. We all knew it. And it's fine. Because you know why? We always go through the hardest. We always go through the hardest road. And it's fine. We're going to get through it. Uh-oh. It's starting to move. It's starting to move around, guys. It's starting to move around, guys.
Round picks on, by quarterback standards, pennies level contracts, Mel. The finances, the investment, and the reality of being 3-14 or 4-13, and the opportunity cost leads me to believe
Let's go, Mel.
would be a slam dunk for Cleveland.
The only problem I have with that is that clear and obvious solution. It's hard to really determine that after year one. Patrick Mahomes didn't even play his first year with one game at the end of the year. So that clear and obvious solution, are you going to know that? Is it going to be like Jaden Daniels, where you knew that after year one, and some of the others? We're still wondering about some of those guys that went high 2 to 3 years ago. We don't know what they're going to be. Okay, Trevor Lawrence, is he going to be consistent? What's Kyler Murray going to be at Arizona? But to say clear and obvious after 1 year with the Cleveland Browns, when you got 2 young quarterbacks, you got Joe Flacco probably opening up as a starting quarterback when they play Cincinnati. You think about then they come to here to play Baltimore in week 2. Ravens have their home opener against the Cleveland Browns in week 2. I don't know if they'll know enough by then. Maybe they will, Field. I don't have that crystal ball. I love Shedeur. I think they have their quarterback. Obviously, you don't. Based on grade, I think you would agree they did. I mean, based on where you graded Shedeur, you would say, yeah, I believe Shedeur is their guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or maybe
put that
Dylan
pressure
Gabriel
on him.
had a little lower. So I think all the
bitch ass nigga, don't switch up now.
Shedeur at 5.
Yeah, you flustered. Mail on your ass.
Hey, we've been proven right. Shedeur is the guy. So that's the only thing and we know.
On your ass, buddy. Yeah, keep nodding.
I'm not convinced Cleveland's going to be picking number 1 with that defense, some of the talent they have. If a quarterback is established at some point, one of these two. But there's a couple big questions. Is Cleveland going to go away from the young quarterbacks they have? And is Cleveland going to be picking number 1? And is Arch Manning going to be in this draft? We right here
My
today,
boy is
sitting here,
flustered.
we're putting him there, but we don't think he'll be in this draft.
Okay.
On his ass, Mel. That's right. Forever sticking up for Shedeur, and we fuck with it. Ice Spice, we don't care. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay. I might be off that. That's late, Rogers. Look at that. It's going crazy. It's spreading like wildfire. See, this is what I'm talking about. He right here. We on the same wavelength, Gooch. When the niggas say, "Oh, all right," that's smoke. That's smoke. Cleveland is Cleveland. You're damn right. The Rams and Steelers reportedly will be interested in Colts Anthony Richardson if available. Get out of here, bro. Why would the Rams want you have Bennett there? Bennett is nice. Steelers, y'all just drafted Howard. I thought that was y'all future. Y'all got the Ohio State champion winning quarterback. Now it ain't. Now he ain't good enough. But y'all could have drafted Shedeur and had y'all quarterback to come after. Oh, okay. Make it make sense, guys. We got to make it make sense. What?
increase. They did say there were no signs of any broken bones or any issues. And John Harbaugh admitted that his prayers were answered. So if it was anything that was nothing.
I thought the Rams were going to draft Shedeur, right? Because this is like. Because, what the hell? Oh, Grandma, now you can't see that. You about to get me banned. What was I saying? Dang, Grandma almost took me out. Can't focus no more. Oh, what were you saying about the Rams? So I thought, with Bennett, I knew Bennett was there, but I knew he was in like a rehab for like alcohol. Like he was having alcohol problems and stuff, so he went to like rehab and stuff. So I thought he wasn't even like gonna be around. Like I thought he was gonna be, I thought he was gonna be out the league, but I guess they helped him through that, so he's back, and they got Jimmy. So I was just like, that's probably why they didn't, draft, because they're like, oh, we still got Bennett. We got Jimmy. Bennett's still here. He's spinning it, so, I mean, we don't really got to draft a quarterback. But I thought they were going to draft him. I thought that having Shedeur after Matthew Stafford would have been insane. And I would have been mad because I'm like, damn, I would never be able to go see a game. I would love to see him with the Rams too. But I think that the Rams coach is like not long for coaching because he already like said that he doesn't want to coach long anymore. So I don't think he really care. Well, they think they helped him. I mean, you know, we'll see. But he looked good in the preseason. So
have more money than has ever been given in terms of guaranteed money than anyone ever has as far as a defensive player. I've done that. Now I am the cat that writes the check. Okay? Now, Mike has got 3 years with the Cowboys left. He's got 3 years. At some point, somebody has to have the say over the other. At some point, it has to be that way. My job is managing the check. Okay? Mike has got to do the playing. Where's the least important part of this whole equation we're talking about? What is the least incremental part of the whole equation? The attorney or the agent. Okay? He works for Micah. Okay? He's not the principal here in any way. In any way.
he just don't like Micah's fucking agent. That's insane. What's up, Richard? The Rams love Bennett. Exactly. I think they really do. So that's why I think they just felt comfortable not drafting a quarterback to like replace Matthew Stafford. They're gonna give Matthew Stafford one more year, and then they're gonna turn it over to Bennett. And I think that would be cool. But the thing is, like, Bennett came in the league at like 26, so he's gonna be like 28 when he start. Like, that's insane. He gonna only have like 6 years in him. Feel me? So it's kind of just like, by the time he start after Matthew, they gonna have to give him his second contract, which is kind of good for them because they can lowball him and be like, bro, you ain't never played, so we gotta give you what we gotta give you. Yeah, I don't even know if he's playing this week. I don't think he's playing. I think they might just throw Jimmy G out there, bro. I think the Rams are not playing any of their starters. They're not. I don't even think they're playing the second team. I think they're only flying the third and fourth stringers out, and then like everybody else that's like on the team, like practice squad or whatever. They're not bringing any of like the players that actually play. Like they're not bringing any of them. Matthew Stafford's not getting on the plane. First team defense not getting on the plane. The first team off, like nobody's flying out there. They're just flying out with randoms. And I fucks with it. So we'll see. If Ben is out there, it's gonna be a nice test for the Cleveland's defense. Now go get y'all sacks. Y'all supposed to be crazy at sacks. Miles, go get your sack. Graham, go ahead and get some pressure. Carson, let's see what you got. Now it's time to show us. Because now y'all finally playing. Y'all didn't want to play against the Panthers. Y'all didn't want to play against whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, my reel on Facebook is going crazy. All right, let's get back to Shedeur. We on Jerry and shit. Like, what we doing? Yo, you saw Jalen Brown's dad stab somebody, bro, and like about to go down for life. Like, it's insane. All right, let's see if there's anything else that's been posted. What's up, baby girl? Baby girl, let me see your girl. And we're gonna be watching Colorado games too. Like, I ain't forgetting about Colorado. We here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Forgot the game was on.
Pittsburgh territory.
That's that
Coker's
podcast.
This is ETN scavenging a breaks a tackle.
Trevor Etienne's brother. Can't believe that Daniel Jones is a starting quarterback, but we got to draft Shedeur Sanders in the 5th round. But Daniel Jones, who went to Duke and did nothing, is able to get a starting job on 2 different teams. I can't, bro. This game is just not serious. Yo, let me know what y'all think. If I were to like get Madden and to play like a Madden franchise mode or whatever, and I literally only play with Shedeur, would y'all want to watch something like that? Like, would that be something that y'all would want to watch? I can do that on like game days. Like while we're watching the game or whatever, I can just have that on the screen and play the game. Like I can play Madden while watching the game. So we can just like pretend that Shedeur is playing. Like, would that be a thing that would y'all want to see? Cause I think I'm gonna do it anyway. Everybody's saying, but we knew this. Yeah, we all knew this. We all knew this. See if there's anything else up here. Oh my god, y'all been watching the 40U? Y'all been watching these? Oh my god, it's insane. It's insane. Now everybody's, oh, I really like this kid. He's impressing us with his maturity. But y'all was calling him immature, fucking flashy, all this other stuff. What? Oh, I was about to say. Come on, man. Look at this dude, bro. Look at this dude, man. He said, man, I wanted the kids to come to the game, and he said, I'm going to just pull up on them instead. All right. See if there's anything else we got here. I don't think I'm missing anything else. We got Mel Kiper out here going crazy. Oh yeah, this is Shedeur's mom and his team, going to the school. So I think while Shedeur was we don't need that. While Shedeur was like at practice and stuff, his mom was actually in Cleveland, you know, talking to the kids, and sent pizza and stuff to them. And you know, this is stuff that he's been doing, you know, for his whole life. You know, helping out and stuff. But it's just cool just to see, like, man, he's like locked in, but he's still like doing stuff.
To the 7th round.
Let's listen to this
Right.
bullshit.
The Steelers weren't drafting Shedeur Sanders.
Why?
Why?
Shedeur Sanders was not going to be picked by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Whatever the evaluation was, whatever decision was made, he was not going to be the quarterback picked, drafted, called by Mike Tomlin.
Because of talent?
That's just further evidence something other than football tainted Shedeur Sanders coming into that draft. Because there's no excuse for him to fall that low. And there's no reason why on earth why a franchise like the Pittsburgh Steelers, who's been starving to find a quarterback for years, Ryan Clark could come up here and say, even if it was the 7th round, they still wouldn't have picked him. That makes no football sense.
If he would have...
Look at the kids, bro. Like, I wish somebody famous came to my school when I was a kid. Like, I mean, we had Dwight Freeney, because Dwight Freeney is from where I'm from. and he came back to the school. And I think one of the running backs, like Pinnock, he came back to our school a few times, but they wasn't like fucking lit. You know what I mean? It wasn't like it was Tom Brady. But appreciate it. And look at this dude. Get him out of here. Let's see if we have anything else here. Anything else here that's on my timeline? No, everybody's out here. Yeah, we did stand up. Let's see. Anything else? Aaron Rodgers playing? Is he playing today? Probably not. All right. I think we are cool for today. I think we talked about everything we could talk about. I think it's pretty cool. I think we're all cool. So like I said before, make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys all subscribe. Going to be going live on Saturday, 12 o'clock Eastern time. I'm going to turn it on. We're going to be live. We're going to pregame together. We're going to get ready for the game. I should be all set and situated. If I'm going to get my niece, I'm going to get her before 12 o'clock. So I'm going to just have my sister drop her off. So I don't got to leave my crib. I should have both my kids here. So it's going to be a hectic household. We're going to be in here. They're going to be going crazy. I got to put on Coco Melon, whatever they're going to watch for. They're going to watch a movie while I'm doing this. Watch a movie. I made them some lunch and stuff. We're going to get lit, though. We're going to be in here. We're going to watch the game. We're going to do it all together. Like we said about the Shedeur black ball, it's pretty much been confirmed. It's absolutely insane.
Was on a radio show, Fred
But
Rogan and Rodney Peete.
we all
on
knew that, man. We knew that it was nothing about
and
football.
Had this to say about Shedeur Sanders.
And
And
regardless if we like it or not, it happened.
From someone that's in the NFL,
And
that the NFL told other don't draft him, do not draft him. We're gonna make an example out of him. And this came from a very good source, And he said that, I won't say who, somebody called the Cleveland Browns and said, don't do that. Draft him. Yep, draft him. Don't do that. Because they weren't going to draft him either. They weren't going to draft him.
Your thoughts, Albert?
Yeah, I always think.
We don't fucking care about you, Albert. Man, one more time. You know what? This is what I need to look up. Mel, Kiper, Shedeur, Sanders, Mel. Yeah, there we go. We need a full compilation. Where's the compilation? Somebody got a compilation? Need a compilation. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 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 Let's do it.
Most important position in all team. Hit rate the last 31 years for fifth round picks at quarterback is zero. It's your guy though. Zero. I'm saying up until now, the last 31 years, okay? Quarterbacks in the fifth round, you look at the chart, here it is, right here. I went back and looked at it. All right, from 1994 to 2024, it's 31 years. What's that say? 0 for 43. 0 for 43 with a couple still to be determined. Wow. That's a Rattler, one of those guys, still to be determined. Right? 1970 to 1993, hit rate in the fifth round, 19%, right? So again, fifth round's not the round to get a quarterback. Okay? It hadn't been proven. It was going back to 1970 for a long time, right? Shedeur Sanders is a fifth round pick. We'll see if he can do something that very few have been able to do.
The aberration, though, probably with a couple of notable exceptions, fifth round or beyond, is that very few quarterbacks were evaluated like this just on the tape. Right. At the same level that's the difference, right? I mean, this isn't a talent issue. This isn't a can-do issue. This transcended that, and that's why I think of anybody on that list that you have of fifth round guys, none of them has the skill set that this young man has. This is not about can you play the position. This is about do we want you to play the position for us. That's what this. Why wouldn't they, Lou?
Hey, what's up, MP? Nobody's bashing the Browns, but this is why people are upset. I'll let you hear it for yourself.
Eric Dickerson was on a radio show, Fred Rogan and Rodney Peete on AM 570.
Because the Browns didn't have the balls to draft
about Shedeur Sanders.
We'll let you hear.
And I'll tell you this much here, what I heard from someone that's in the NFL, that the NFL told other don't draft him, do not draft him. We're gonna make an example out of him. And this came from a very good source, And he said that I won't say who. Somebody called the Cleveland Browns and said, "Don't do that. Draft
really?
Him. Yep, draft him. Don't do that because they weren't gonna draft him either. They weren't gonna draft him."
Now I want you to look up here and look at the name Eric Dickerson, Hall of Fame running back. He would not go on live radio, TV, podcast, or whatever, put his name on the line, and say this if it wasn't 100% true. The NFL wanted to make an example out of Shedeur Sanders, out of Deion Sanders, and out of the players that are going to be coming after Shedeur with the NIL deal and thinking that they can take their NIL deals and leverage it and negotiation on contracts and stuff. They wanted to make an example out of him. And now it's starting to unravel. That truth is starting to come out. The secrets are starting to be told. And eventually we're going to get down to the bottom of this. Eventually the truth is going to come out. Eventually we're going to see those draft meeting tapes with Shedeur and the Giants. They're going to come out eventually. I hope they don't come out before he earns a starting job in the NFL and like becomes what we all think he's going to become. Because if they do come out like this week or next week, it's going to taint him. No other team is going to want to pick him because they're going to see that, and then we're going to know everything is true, and then it's going to be a Colin Kaepernick shit all over again, and then no team is going to want to touch him because then they're going to be getting sued and all this other stuff. So like that's probably be like their last trump card if things start to get out of hand. They'll just like release the videos and then all this other stuff and blah 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 blah. Which we'll be discussing because there'll be people like me that really love watching him play football in college, really wanted to see him play football in the NFL because he plays the type of quarterback that I like. I think that if all things were fair in this quarterback competition in Cleveland, Shedeur would have won it out if he would have played with the ones like Dylan Gabriel, Joe Flacco, and Kenny Pickett. Just plain and simple. Now, yeah, the Browns drafted him, but just because you got drafted doesn't mean that you're going to make the team, have a chance to play, all these other things. Like, it is what it is. And if what is being told here is true, then maybe it makes sense like, okay, maybe the plan was to draft Travis in the first round and then draft Shedeur with their second round pick. Or take their second round pick and try to move up into the bottom of the first round with Steelers or whatever and draft Shedeur. But they really had the next pick in the thing, so if he didn't go with the Steelers, they would have probably been like, hey, Steelers, y'all drafted Shedeur? No, we're not drafting Shedeur. Okay, cool. But maybe they do draft Shedeur if that whole NFL don't draft him sticker wasn't on Shedeur's forehead throughout the whole draft process, and he's falling from first round draft pick all the way to the fifth round, and nobody understands why. Everybody's going back and watching his film and just be like, this is not somebody who should not be drafted already. Yeah. Jackson Dart. Okay, Cam Ward, everybody's saying 1 and 2. Him and Cam Ward. Whichever way you want to put it. Him first, Cam Ward first. Don't matter. Nobody was putting Jackson Dart ahead of either of them two. Nobody put Tyler Shough above either of those two. Nobody put Dylan Gabriel above either of those two. Nobody put Jalen Milroe, who got benched during the season versus UCF or USF because of how bad he was. Right? Nobody put them in front of him, but they went in front of him. This is the only way it makes sense. This is clear why black people need to boycott the NFL as a whole. I mean, I hear you, bro, but I mean, it's a hard thing to say and do because the NFL generates so many millionaires for, black people, you know. So we would just be losing so much buying power, so much, wealth if every black player just said, "I'm not going to the NFL. We're going to boycott. We're not going to watch. We're not going to play." It would just do. It would be great, but it would do more harm than good in the back end. NFL isn't that strong. I mean, yeah, because like the NFL is literally only black players, but so I mean, yeah, that would definitely be a way to put some pressure on them because like they don't got enough players to fill that in, fill that void. So yeah, I think it could be done, but it would be instead of a boycott, it'd be a player lockout. It'd be a player lockout type of thing. I think that'll be better. I don't see how the black fan has the power. I know we always had the power. We always have the power. We always have everything, but it just never plays out like that. Oh, excuse me. Unfortunately, like we never really are able to get things together when we need to. Hold on, let me make the post. Oh my god, what the fuck? Trying to schedule the stream for Saturday. I'll make a thumbnail later. We will put this at 12 o'clock. Oh no, I can't do it. I have to do it at 9. Dang. Bro, I hate that it's. Bro, why is this not working? Man, whatever. I can't deal with this. I don't know why my thing just don't be working. Let me schedule stuff. And yeah, we ain't rich. Yeah, you're right. We not. But boy, the NFL operation like the mob, 100%, 100%. Why is my chat not loading? What is going on? Why are my chats breaking? I don't understand why my chat's breaking. On one thing, I see your last comment, but on my actual like YouTube manager thing, it's not popping up. Insane. But yeah. But anyway, we understand what's going on. We understand, the obstacles and trials and tribulations that we go through, just being the people that we are. And unfortunately, people like Shedeur who didn't do anything wrong have to go through stuff like that, which absolutely sucks, which just doesn't make any sense. But you know, it is what it is. Oh, let's see the shoes. Oh, damn, you ain't posting. Is there anything else up here? Oh my god. Well, you are offsides. Is he? Look offsides. Whatever. 106? God damn. She got a UConn jersey on. She ain't from UConn. your son. Whatever. What's up, Anthony? Tell us something that we don't know. Hell, I mean, listen, we all knew. We all knew. I was screaming that junk from the draft while I was watching it. I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm like, this is ridiculous. The way that they got my boy out here looking crazy. You know. You hungry? You hungry? You hungry? Okay. All right. I'll get you something to eat. I'll put your food up. Yeah, man. Anthony is absolutely crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Well, I'm gonna walk away from my computer real quick.
Look, that's a whole other discussion.
I'll be right
and we've
back.
had
But I'm still
in
talking
many
here.
different ways.
But yeah, man, it's absolutely insane.
It's not one of the toughest quarterbacks. Mel, this isn't about quarterback traits and quarterback characteristics, personal football character. That's not about this. This is personal.
Has he had
we know that
he had an off-the-field issue? No, he has not.
Mel, you don't have to sell it to me.
No, I don't know what we're talking about here.
You're right, You're right.
Yes.
You're right. But you know what? But Mel, the draft has spoken.
That's right. That's the key, Mel. It's not putting a value judgment on whether those guys are right or wrong. They did. Yep. So now, whenever you're in circumstances in life, whether you like them, whether you don't like them, whether they're fair or whether they're unfair, you might have to deal with it.
That's
and
right.
now Shedeur Sanders has to deal with it. And for whatever reason, whether he played a minute, microscopic percentage, 0%, or it's a legitimate criticism of the way he conducted himself during the draft process, this was the result. Yeah. Now he has an opportunity to answer it. I think yelling at the NFL about it is not
a quarterback. Boomer Esiason was not happy when he was a second round pick. I'm Brady was not as happy. They dropped. How'd they turn out?
Nobody's arguing that.
My point is, the NFL has been clueless for 50 years when it comes to evaluating quarterback. Clueless. All that, no idea what they're doing in terms of evaluating quarterback. That's proof. There's proof of that. How many times we know exactly what we're talking about with quarterback? They don't.
Nobody's batted 1,000 there, though. That's correct, right? I mean,
I am. I'm batting 1,000, so that's my guy, and my guy gonna get it done. My guy gonna get it done. What's up, Glenda? Well, ask Haslam who called him and told him to draft Shedeur because he said he talked to the right person. He already let the cat out of the bag. Followed the data. Listen. I said the same thing. Everybody's over here just like, it was Andrew Berry. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Andrew Berry. It wasn't no Andrew Berry. Why would Andrew Berry want to draft somebody that is completely opposite of his personality? Wasn't no Dan Berry. Right? We all thought, hey, it had to be Jimmy. We saw the way he was happy in there. Ooh, we got Shedeur. But then Jimmy was like, shit, I have to come out and put it on my GM because if everybody see that I made the call, then it definitely looks like owner collusion because why would it take me to draft him? That means that no other team, every owner had to have the same perspective of not drafting Shedeur Sanders. Right? So then he had to come out and say, you know what? Not me. I didn't do it. Not me. I didn't call for that one. Nope. Wasn't for me. I didn't. Nope. I let my GMs do it. Okay. So your GMs did it. Your GM made the call. And all of us sat there and said, that don't sound right. That don't sound like Andrew Berry. Let's think about it. Oh, look at this list. Just disgusting. Just disgusting. Oh my God, all these people outside with these motorcycles, man. Come on. Oh, Andrew Rudolph's over there throwing picks. Y'all could have had Shedeur. Y'all could have had Shedeur, but y'all got Andrew Rudolph or whatever his name is. Shedeur would never throw no bullshit like that. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Shed boy, what's up? Oh man, you missed all of the energy. You missed all of the energy, bro. What's up, man? What's going on, my guy? What is this? Why y'all putting injury report and putting my boy? He ain't injured. Stop it. Welcome, welcome, brother. ESPN got a new app. I gotta check this app out. But do we get to watch all the football games with this app? Or is it just the ESPN football games? Mason Rudolph, that's his name. Garbage ass trash can. Could have had Shedeur in playing right now to back up Aaron Rodgers to learn from him for 1 year. How am I? I'm great, bro. Thank you for asking. Appreciate it. We out here, we chilling, man. We are chilling. Today is Happy Collusion Day. Stop throwing them feeds. Cut it out. Today is Happy Collusion Day. Eric Dickerson came out and said the NFL colluded against Shedeur. He got inside information from people on the thing from the NFL that he trusts with his life. So now all of the feelings that we said through this whole time of it being collusion and everything like that, and we were getting gaslit and told us there's no way. He's just not a first round draft pick. He doesn't have enough talent. He's not good enough. Well, if that was the case, why the fuck did it have to be a meeting? You ain't know, bro? Don't worry, I got you.
Dickerson was on
wanna
a
hear
radio
this?
show,
Listen.
Fred Rogan and Rodney
listen
Peete
to
on
it.
AM 570, and had this to say about Shedeur
I don't fuck with this piece of shit. I hate him.
Sanders.
Excuse me.
And I'll tell you this much here: what I heard from someone that's in the NFL, that the NFL told other don't draft him, do not draft him. We're gonna make an example out of him. And this came from a very good source, And he said that, I won't say who, somebody called the Cleveland Browns and said, don't do that. Draft
Really?
him. Yep, draft him. Don't do that. Because they weren't going to draft him either. They weren't going to draft him.
Your thought?
What you think about it, bro? What you think about that? Mind you, this is Eric Dickerson, Hall of Fame running back. No reason to lie on the NFL. No reason to lie about it. He got his pension. He getting paid from the NFL. He got his Hall of Fame money coming in. He be on all the commercials and stuff like that. Broadcasting games, media credential. He can go anywhere in any town, any football town in the world and be good. And he's going on there and putting his name to that. Now what? Now what do we do with that information? Do we ignore it? I can't. I can't ignore that. I can't ignore that. Never can. I can never ignore that. And that's just a sad reality of this whole situation is that we saw the unjust happening. We called it out. We were gaslit and told that, nah, that's not what's happening. That's not what's happening. No, it's not. He just wasn't good enough. He wasn't good enough. He wasn't good enough. What did they achieve from doing it? They thought that what they achieved. This is exactly what they achieved. You want to see what they achieved? I'll show you exactly what they achieved. This is what they achieved, bro.
Saints select Tyler Shuck, quarterback.
Switch it up. Quarterback?
Wow. One of the most intriguing prospects. Wow. New Orleans Saints.
That's what they achieved. Right? Want to see what else they achieved? Where's the other one at? I want to see the other one. Gotta see the other one. It was the other one. Where's the other one at? It was the one where pretty much he was sitting next to Shedeur and they kept passing on him and he was just like, "Okay, God, you don't gotta keep hurting my kids. I got this. Like I got this." I knew exactly when he said that. I knew that was when they were gonna take the ban off of him. We just gotta find it. That's the only thing about it.
We all didn't.
Say this much here. We
all didn't expect this, of course, but I feel like
I can't be scrolling back on ESPN too much. It was on this day though.
It's your fault. If you wasn't dead, then we would get some figures.
What about the plan for Shedeur?
So that's what they wanted. They just wanted to embarrass. They wanted to embarrass them, man. That's really what it just came down to, bro. They just wanted to embarrass them as much as possible. I have to find. I think it's in here. It might be on. Yeah. I think it's right here.
For a reason, the journey went through just going from Jackson. So, you know, when it's my us not do. No, we so it ain't. Hello. What's up? Yeah. Yes, sir. Let's be legendary. Say, number though. What's that number? Nobody. Nobody has his number though. Relax. You got the phone? Who got it for the Saints? We're gonna pick you. I said hello. What you say? Right. That don't even get. Here comes this the devil. It's gonna be the last one to ever see.
What's up, DTV?
This ain't God. This the devil.
Don't get a prank call, Jeff. That's a prank call.
But this is disrespectful now.
Exactly, because when he succeeds, it's gonna be even more crazy. He was playing the song. It doesn't show it there. That's unfortunate. I really wanted it to show. Let me get off of this before my stream gets banned again. That's what happened last time when I was watching the Shedeur's highlights. But yeah, it was pretty much a clip of where you know, all three of them were standing and they're laughing together, but Deion was just like, all right, God, all right. You can put it on me. Don't put it on my kids. I can handle it. Don't give it to them. I got it. Don't worry about it. And that was the time where Deion just found out that he had cancer, so he didn't even like tell his kids that, and he was going through that. What's up, OC? I really hate that they did that to a good young man. For that, do it to anyone. Exactly. If they gonna do it to football royalty, man, now just imagine what they're doing to other people. Deion knew after the first round his son was blackballed. Yeah, Deion knew, and that's why after the first day, Deion said sorry. He said, "I'm sorry, y'all." I watched it. He was just like, "I'm sorry." He was like, "I'm sorry. This is because of me." And I think he realized right before they got drafted, he realized that they want to see Dion hurt. So when Dion like started like pleading to God and stuff, like that was when they were just like, that's when that phone call happened. That's when that, all right, y'all could draft him. Yo, Cleveland Browns draft him because he said he didn't want to go to Cleveland. We want to go to Cleveland. Blah blah blah. So now you got to draft him. And Cleveland was just like, we don't want to draft him. And then the Eagles are like, well, if y'all don't draft him, we're gonna draft him. We gonna protect him. And then Cleveland had to trade up to go get him because they were getting forced to do it. Because why would you spend 2 draft picks to then draft another quarterback that you were just gonna try to bury on your depth chart, right? So now it just all makes sense now. And one of the best owners was just like, you know what? We don't really need to draft a quarterback, but we'll draft a quarterback just because of what y'all are doing. That's why Kenny Pickett and hold the fucking phone, guys. It's right in our fucking faces. It was right in our faces. It was right in our faces. How did we not see this? It was right in our faces. Why they got all these other teams? Wait, what? Why I got the wrong date? Why is it in 2024? March 10th. So now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. Cleveland Browns are being forced to draft Shedeur. So they get Kenny Pickett, right? They get Kenny Pickett. Let's put it like this. They get Kenny Pickett and they're playing what to draft Shedeur Sanders, right? And Kenny Pickett was going to play 1 year or whatever, and then Shedeur was going to come in behind them. Then the whole drafting happens, and then they're not drafting Shedeur. So then they get Joe Flacco. And then the team that the NFL was trying to force to draft Shedeur was the Browns, where the call came in and the Browns were told to draft Shedeur. And the Eagles said, bro, we just gave y'all Kenny Pickett. We're going to draft Shedeur. And it forced the Browns to have to draft, to move up to draft Shedeur. That's the way I look at it. Hello, Alicia. Oh, you got the name Pickett. You with Kenny and them? You Kenny Grandma? What's going on? You said that's why that God is going to punish all of them for playing with his son, Shedeur Sanders. You right? Yeah, I watched him from high school and here in Jackson, Mississippi, all the way to Colorado. He was a first round, and Travis should have been together. Exactly, and that's why it all makes sense of like all this fumbling. Like, why weren't they together? That was the easiest one too. That would have been the easiest one too. You draft Travis in the first, you draft Shedeur in the second. You got the first pick in the second round. You draft both of them. Next thing you know, you got an amazing team. Yeah, I get that you got all these other. Them draft picks don't matter. You. All right, let's put it like this: you traded you traded Travis Hunter because you wanted Mason Graham and you wanted Quinshawn Judkins and the linebacker. So you wanted a DN, a linebacker, and a running back for Shedeur and Travis, and another first-round pick. Quinshawn Judkins is not on your team because of his legal issues and whatever they got going on. And even though the charge has been dropped, you still haven't signed him because there's something going on there. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, crap, the food might be burnt. Right? So at this point right now, they traded Shedeur Sanders for a D lineman, a linebacker, and a first-round draft pick. Meanwhile, Travis Hunter plays two positions. So you really traded a cornerback and a wide receiver and a quarterback for a DN, a linebacker, and another draft pick for next year. Make it make sense. Here you go. Go sit down. When that trade happened, we all said, what? Oh, yeah, man. Listen, we got the little, you know what I mean? The little, I ain't cooking today, like actually cooking. And if my baby girl was here, I probably would have cooked. I would have had to cook them like actual dinner. This one, she's real picky. All she eat is like chicken nuggets, French fries, stuff like that. I be trying to get her to eat other foods, and I can normally, but I gotta fight with her, so I ain't want to fight today. I got her this weekend, so this weekend I'll be cooking, like really cooking food and stuff. What goes around comes around. Exactly. So that's why the Cleveland Browns had injuries to their cornerbacks because Travis should have been there. That's why the Cleveland Browns don't have any good wide receivers besides Jared Jeudy, and they have to go and wait to sign a wide receiver with legal troubles and all this other stuff or whatever, when you just could have had a safety net for both of the positions. Shh, stop yelling. But it's all starting to click and make sense now. Peak Silver 2 talking. So that's why it's already coming back to get him. Like, one of the people that you drafted instead of drafting him is not on your team, as in your running back. Oh, they got Dylan Gabriel like that? Let's see this. What's up? Let's see this.
Hold on. Let's go. Hold on. Here we go. Let's go.
That gonna show us the pick.
Let's go. Keep it up. Let's go. Finish. Let's go. Get in that mindset. Finish in the end zone.
Yep. Bro, there's no vibe.
Hopkins puts it up and he hits it. A 46-yard field goal.
Yeah, I feel good.
Really delivering the ball. You just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Dylan Gabriel, first NFL action. Did you have fun out there?
I did. It was a lot of fun, a lot of learning for sure. But all things you can take with you, and just a pleasure to go play with the guys.
All right,
good to see you, bro. Yeah. Keep doing your thing.
Likewise.
I think a great overall team win. I think we're slowly finding our identity and who we want to be as a team. And I think it's just happened at a certain pace that we want to continue to evolve, and continue to get better. So
That's huge. Defense played amazing. Offense, little things here and there that I can definitely help them out. I think we're growing every day.
Dylan, what the fuck are you talking about? You can help them out. What are you talking about? What is he talking about? What if he got mean mugged by what dude? You talking about Grocery? You said he really threw 2 interceptions through a pick on a 2-point play. Yep, like it's insane. Yeah, I feel like I can help the team grow. How? What are you gonna help them do? Damn, he's short. And he has on cleats, bro. And she look at him eye to eye. Insane. Hey man, you're really delivering the ball. Keep going, brother. Fuck out of here, dog. Like, insane. Y'all want to know why he was delivering the ball? Because y'all was calling stick routes the entire time. Y'all want to watch it? Y'all want to watch? All right, listen. I got the video. I got the video. Y'all know I got it. Y'all want to watch it? Where's the all 22 at? Is this it? Nah, that ain't it. This is it. Y'all want to watch it? We can watch it. All right. Run. 2-second route. Were they calling 2-second routes for Shedeur? No. Okay, let's go. Let's watch all the throws. Everything's out route or stick route. Everything. Everything's out route or a stick route. Everything. Out route or stick route. He can't throw slants because he's too little. Everybody's saying it's the tight end's fault. The ball's going to Johnson. The ball was going to Johnson. And if he was trying to throw it to 87, it's because he was running and he couldn't throw the ball because he doesn't complete. Everything under 10 yards, exactly. Exactly. We all know this. I know under route. Okay, what else we got? Okay, we got to run. And he almost fumbled that ball. I just want y'all to see. He almost fumbled it. That would have been three turnovers. If he's not in the shotgun, he can't see over the line. Exactly. I mean, we all knew that before. Bro, what we doing? What we doing? It's 120. Ball snap. 122. 2 seconds. They didn't give Shedeur wheel route. Ever. This is the one good pass he had. That was it. Right? Do we watch Shedeur's tape? Do y'all want to watch Shedeur's tape? I got it too. I got it too. Y'all know I got it. Y'all know I got it. No, I got it. It's not all of the plays though. I don't know why they didn't do it like that. Y'all know I got it. Where are the stick routes? No, everything's a post and breaking post and breaking route. I mean, one of the best throws you ever seen in your goddamn life. I mean, one of the best. One of the best throws. One of the best throws we've ever seen in our goddamn life. Hello? From the end zone. On a rocket. They say he didn't have a big arm, no zip, whatever. Heem. Oh, we getting the first down. Oh, he's not athletic. What are you talking about? Oh, we just gonna give him the wiggles. Huh. Oh, what's up, big boy? Huh. Oh, what's up? Can y'all throw a block? Can you block him? Why couldn't you block him? If you would have block him, if you block him, we going up. Fat ass. Excuse my language. I want y'all to understand something. Hello? Are we here? Hold on, let me catch up with y'all think. DN didn't throw a touchdown now. No, he did not. You know, tippy over every throw, every down, 10 yard. And that's how he was picked exactly. If he's not in the shotgun, you can't see what line exactly. They were having him hand that motherfucker off a lot exactly. He had like 9 run plays in like the first like drive. Like, and it was just like, oh, he's 8 for 8. Like, yeah, but they ran 9 times for like 40 yards. Yo, my stream does not belong to somebody else. Stop. Jesus Christ, bro. I swear they will not let you play any video. Alright. Somebody, some NFL coach dude said that that throw was late. They said that that throw was late. I want y'all to hear that. Some NFL person said that that throw was late and the ball wasn't supposed to go there. Like, can we not? What the heck? Watching that. Oh, let's hear this.
He's got intelligence and he's got moxie, which is a fun thing. I don't like his release. I think it's slow. He dances like Drew Lock. Not a huge fan. I don't think Giants fans should be excited at all.
Okay, we'll definitely say that on air. On the other side, Drake May started the final you've seen from Drake.
Jesus Christ. A dart from Dart. That's a nice play. Touchdown. What, they losing the Patriots? What are y'all doing? Oh, he's playing in the first quarter. Oh, they might let him play the whole time. Nah, they're going to put Jameson, so they ain't going to let him play the whole time. Alright, let's see what you're saying in the chat. They were calling running plays to try and make him look good, but it didn't work because Gronk got out there and showed out exactly. And the timing of the draw up play, yes, but he created time and threw a dart. Exactly. Gronk throw a touchdown with the man in his face and telling me Shedeur can't play. Come on, man. Exactly. Like, we all see it, and they're just like, oh man, he doesn't play on script. Like, bro, you're not supposed to. Like, it's football. You shouldn't draw up a play and say, oh, the pass has to go here. That's why you get in trouble with, like, Dylan Gabriel. Why? Because he'll sit there and stare down a person because the pass is supposed to go there. Because you tell him it's supposed to go there. So he's only going to throw that pass. Right? So then you get into situations like that. Like, Shedeur's not going to make that mistake because he's not going to throw the ball because you say, oh, the ball has to go here. Like, what? I mean, when we just come back to watch the beauty of this throw, right? Like, it just never disappoints to watch this throw. It never disappoints. It just never disappoints. It never disappoints to watch this throw. And they said that this is not a tight window throw. I just want you to know that. Because some analytics people came out and said Dylan Gabriel was 3 or 4 in tight window throw and Shedeur was like 0 for 5 or whatever. But they don't count this or the touchdown as a tight window throw because it's a scoring play. Or they don't count the tight window throw where he threw to Luke Florio with a guy in his face over 4 defenders. That's not a tight window throw as well. Like, that's why I hate these people. Because they'll get out here and do all this other stuff and then try to just switch it up. Like, don't switch it up. Don't switch it up. Don't try to make no other narrative. Oh, this is the 21 draft pick, 21 pick number 21 in the first round, where they could have got Shedeur. That's him right there. Say hi. Your first round draft pick, where you could have got a quarterback. It's gone. He's injured. Yeah. But hey. I mean, that's just a regular pass, bro. They're hyping that pass up. Like, what? It's a regular pass. Mason Rudolph. Or is that all they're going to show? That's what it is. They also said sure it doesn't have an arm. They need to stop it. I mean, all we got to do is just go back to they want to see about an arm. I mean, all we have to do is look at one play. This is the only play we got to look at. Sure doesn't have an arm, man. He doesn't have a big arm, man. 10 months ago. Bro, can we hurry up?
All rushing from one side. Comes down to this play. Sanders.
So he's throwing from the 50-yard line off of one leg, unbalanced, in a rainstorm, wet ball, throwing across his body, rolling left, throwing left.
Gets the feet set toward the end zone.
50 yards on the rope, fully accurate, place the only receiver can get. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? He plays the ball like no other. Exactly, and that's why that's my guy, bro. Like, I'm a Tom Brady fan. I've been watching Tom Brady. The first quarterback. Y'all want to know my first game? First game I watched football was Rams versus Patriots Super Bowl. That's the first football game I ever watched. And I went for the Patriots just because I didn't know who else to go for. And I like the underdogs. Went for the Patriots. Started watching football from there on out. You know, little by little, got more serious as time went on. And that's just who I stuck with. I stuck with Tom Brady when he left New England. I didn't say like, oh man, whatever. I went right to the Bucks. Let's go, Brady. We gonna win the chip. Won the chip. I was like, run it back. You can do it again. Could have done it, but niggas it just wasn't on point. And I was hoping that he would have came back for the third year and gave it one more go. A lot more healthy. Everybody would have gotten. But you know, he sat it down. I feel him. His wife wanted to be retarded, and you know, run my boy through the ringer. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, I saw that live, bro. Like I was up screaming because I knew, you know, and it wasn't like I was screaming because I was like, oh my god, I can't believe it. I was just like, I knew that he was gonna make it. I knew that the play was gonna be made. I wasn't sitting there just like, damn man, y'all really lost the game. I was just like, oh, this is going to overtime. I knew that play was gonna go. I wasn't worried about it. And when it happened, I was just like, I can't go against two, man. He's the one. You know what I'm saying? My boy outside in the community watching high school football game. I can't, bro. I can't, bro. I can't. I can't, dog. They telling us that this not the future. They don't got the guy. He just in the community every day. He could be at home worrying about playing on Saturday. You know Dylan Gabriel's out here. Give me. Nah, put that in the garbage. Y'all know Dylan Gabriel and Kevin are at each other's house. Thank you. Going over the playbook for Saturday. Y'all know that. Y'all know they scripting the whole thing. All right, Dylan, when you get in, I'm calling these 20 plays. I just need you to study these 20 plays because I'm going to call these 20 plays, and you need to know exactly what's going on because I need you to go in there, and I need you to look better than Shedeur. I'm not going to prep Shedeur. We're not going to do anything. I need you to get in the game, Dylan, and look amazing. That's what's happening right now. Feel me? Y'all feel like that's happening, right? Meanwhile, my quarterback is outside. No security. Got all my Cleveland Brown stuff. No security. I got my peoples around me. I'm here with my mom, my peoples. We chilling. We chilling. Watching football. I'm here with the kids. He there with the kids. He's not stressing. Not stressing. That's our quarterback. Oh crap! I forgot about my friends. Holy, I gotta get this dude my number. Hold on a second, y'all. Niggas about to be so mad at me. Oh, I'll figure it out later. Absolutely right. He could be at home looking at his playbook, and he out in the community. Oh, those kids love him, man. Y'all seen the kids jump all over him, man? It's just something about like I don't know what it's about. I don't know. He's that guy, bro. Everybody love him. The kids love him. The old people love him. People my age. Everybody love him. Like we all went through Colorado together. We all seen it. We all did that together as a whole community. And you know, even and the hate made it even better. Because the whole time we like, man, we don't care if these niggas lose every game. Like we are just supporting. And we having fun. We can't go to Colorado, but we gonna be here. We gotta say the picture, man. Say the picture. More thumbnails and stuff. Relax. Let's see anything else. What the hell?
About.
Let's see this bullshit.
We've talked at length. Jim's talked about it. Tommy's talked about it. Bubba's talked about it. Our identity. Okay, how we play around here. But every single year stands on its own merit. Every single year is different. So what happened in the past doesn't matter. What happened in the future will not matter. What matters is the makeup of this football team. Okay? How's this football team going to come together? How's this football team going to callous up their body, their mind, their spirit over the next 47 days to get ready for that journey?
We already know that, man.
How are we going to do that? I know one thing. We're going to do that together. We're going to do that together.
Why is Deshaun in here?
Defense, and special teams
Get out.
is going to push each other so that we put ourselves in position. So we put ourselves in position to go play winning football come week 1. But there's
Miles like fuck out of here, nigga. Y'all niggas say y'all drafting the quarterback next year.
So much work that has to happen.
Miles like, I can't believe I'm here. I know why I'm here, but I can't believe I'm here. That's what he's saying.
Before now and then, I'm not worried about who we're playing in week 1. I'm not worried about the preseason opponents. I'm worried about the 2025 Cleveland Browns. What's this team going to be about? Where are the leaders going to emerge from?
Yawning.
Who are the guys that are going to push each other? Who are going to be the guys that show up early, stay late, and push their teammates? That's the unknown right now. That's the unknown. But we got 47 days to figure out this football team, figure out who we are, figure out how we're going to win. 47 days to push each other. Starts tonight. Let's break it up. Offense, defense.
All right. They got a new episode coming out. Let's see if it's gonna pull them numbers with Dylan. All right. Anything else? Anything else we're missing today? Nah, I think we are good. I think we're streaming for a good amount of time. Over 2 hours. So we just gotta get ready for Saturday, man. We gotta get ready for Saturday. I'm ready for Saturday. I got my jersey. My jersey's in the mail. It's gonna be here tomorrow. So I get to go pick up my jersey tomorrow. So I'll be live on Saturday, rocking the jersey with our boy. We're gonna go over the whole thing. We're gonna be watching together. I'm gonna put a little reminder event here. Make sure y'all subscribe. So we'll be back on Saturday here together, have a fun time, react to the game together, talk about the game together, all that good stuff. They don't need to be fired immediately. Believe if Shedeur doesn't get starting job, he'll be fired. Stefanski has a great knee pass because he should have been fired. That's what I'm saying, bro. But I guess that owner likes them, really likes these guys, so whatever. But I ain't never seen that much leniency when it comes to. I done seen coaches get fired after one season because it was so bad. I don't know how these dudes survive. What is it, 4-12, 4-13? I don't know how they survive that. Any other team, they're gone. That was just a horrible pass. Like niggas showing off like he's going crazy. But anyway, I appreciate y'all coming through, rocking with your boy. It was a fun stream today. Unfortunately, we came here with some bad news. The black ball getting confirmed, but guess what? We knew that. It ain't nothing for the boy. Just, you know, another obstacle to get over. And he gonna get over it. Saturday gonna come, and we believe 12 gonna go out there and he gonna do his thing. And he gonna have another great game. He gonna look amazing, and he gonna put more pressure on the team because he gonna look so good that the fans are gonna boo Joe Flacco when he goes out there. They're gonna boo Dylan Gabriel. They're gonna boo Kenny Pickett, and they only gonna cheer for Shedeur when he get in. So let one of them get in there and play bad. We want Shedeur. We want Shedeur. Let's see. I appreciate y'all coming through. I enjoy it. So until Saturday, have a great blessed night. As I'm going to say good night, kings and queens. Thank you, OC. Appreciate it. You have a blessed night. All you guys have a blessed night. Appreciate y'all coming through, rocking with me today. We had a blast. We had a blast. It's gonna be turned up on Saturday, so make sure y'all definitely get here. It's 12 o'clock. I'm gonna put a event thing up there, so it's gonna be, you know, for y'all. Make sure y'all put y'all notifications and stuff on, cause we're gonna be here. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna have a blast. We're gonna be turned up. I'm gonna have little kids running around in the background. Don't mind them. We're gonna be locked in on the game. We're gonna have a good time. I appreciate y'all coming through, OC. You have a good night. Chef, you have a good night. Everybody else that was here all day today, appreciate y'all. Let me go have fun with my little baby girl. Let me go get in the shower and everything. Jesus Christ, go wash my butt. But I appreciate y'all. Don't worry about it. In life, you could be blackballed, but you can still be the most famous quarterback on your team with the most skills. What time? It's gonna be 12 o'clock Eastern time, 9 o'clock specific time. But I'm gonna be an hour before the game, so hour before the game, before tip off, we're gonna be there, or kickoff, we're gonna be there. So I'll be here hour before the game. And then we're just gonna be here. We're gonna be chatting. We're gonna get hyped. We're gonna get ready. We're going to get ready to see Joe Flacco for 20, 30 plays. We're going to get ready to see Dylan Gabriel for 20 plays. Then we're going to see Shedeur at the end of the game. Woo! Yay! It's going to be so much fun. Waste of time, but we're going to watch it. We're going to be fair. We're going to watch it. We're not supporting the Browns. We're supporting our guy, and we know he's getting in the game, so we're going to get in the game with him. But that was time I'm going to be live. Like I said, I'm going to put a event thing, so it's going to show up on my thing. So make sure you subscribe, turn your notifications on for your boy. It should be right next to the subscribe button after you do it. You bring the Dropbox down, hit the bell, and you ain't going to miss it. Also follow me on whatever social media, TikTok, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook. I'll be on all of it. And then obviously I'm going to post, like a short and everything before I go live and everything. So we'll be here. Appreciate y'all. I'm going to see y'all later. Have a blessed day. We out.
They told me bust out my AP, perfect timing. Got them baguettes up on my neck, I stay shining. It's never hot around my jewelry, chase a climbing. I went and got that new Maybach, I stayed grinding. They told me bust out my AP, perfect timing. Got them baguettes up on my neck, I stay shining. It's never hot around my jewelry, chase a climbing. I went and got that new Maybach, I stayed grinding. These can't with me, yeah they lying. I ain't even hit my peak, I ain't trying. 100K for a signing. What they pay? I got reminded. In your city, no we lit, we handy, play every time. Face got pretty, yeah. Take her out to dinner one. She ain't never had a with all this motion for online. She said she need me, she know I handle business every time. They told me bust out my AP, perfect timing. Got them baguettes up on my neck, I stay shining. It's never hot around my jewelry, chase a climbing. I went and got that new Maybach, I stayed grinding. They told me bust out my AP, perfect timing. Got them baguettes up on my neck, I stay shining. It's never hot around my jewelry, chase a climbing. I went and got that new Maybach, I stayed grinding. Perfect timing. I stay shining. Ice. Perfect timing.